Where I'm at? Oh my, where my camera at? Is this where I'm at? Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to DDTS episode 619. I'm back with another video, another live episode. Hope y'all are doing good. I know I'm a little late. I said I was going to come on at 8:30ish, 8:40ish, but hey, I'm here. So I'm going to be on here to 9:52. Yes, indeed, I'm right here. How you doing, the Solomon Project? Welcome in. I'm sorry I'm late. I got some topics. I got top. How you doing, the Solomon Project? Yes, we got another wonderful episode for y'all today. Live episode. I'm so excited. But if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you get notified when I have new videos uploaded and available. Oh, you driving? Be safe driving. Be safe. Be safe driving. Where you heading to? You still on your adventure? Let me see. Do I got this in order? Let me put this up. But yes, indeed, y'all. Welcome to DDTS episode 619. We have a wonderful episode for y'all today. Today's topics will consist of Jess Hilarious, um, the 14-year-old girl that was a special needs kid was unalived by her mama, and some stuff I found out about that. And I'm gonna be talking about a content creator that I watch on the regular a lot and that I follow and that I'm gonna be elaborating on. Let's see. Oh, you heading to Pennsylvania. That's good. Pennsylvania. That's good. Hey, hook it up, Homestead. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hook it up, Homestead. You be safe, the Solomon Project. Be safe. Um, yes, we got a lot of topics that I'm going to cover. But first, if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you would get notified when I have new content available. I'm so excited to do this episode, and I'm hoping that I can still keep up with it and function and everything. I got my hot steaming coffee right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. This is one butter. No. Hashtag butter. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Um, I'm gonna try to start going live on Mondays at 8:40. Let's see how it goes. I went live Friday, so it went well. So I'm gonna go. I'm doing live now. Hey, from the SIP, how you doing? Welcome in. From the SIP says, hey everyone. From the SIP says, hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome in. But I'm gonna try to go live every Monday at 8:40 p.m. every week at 8:40. One day I go live, and then the rest of the days, whenever I post the content, I just do recording. Or if anybody want to collab, want to do a project or collab, I'm definitely okay with this. Hook It Up Homestead says, hey from the Silk. And also the Solomon Project says, hey, hi Silk. Welcome in, y'all. I try to make sure I get everybody up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. But before we get started, like I did Friday, I want to ask y'all, what topic would y'all like for me to talk about first? We got, hold on. From the Skip says, hey Solomon and Homestead. It's so wonderful to have each and every one of you here. It's so wonderful. I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna get through it. But I want to ask y'all, since y'all are the guests, what topic should we talk about first? Should we talk about? Let's talk about. Let's talk about Buddha. Okay, we might can squeeze that in. We might can squeeze that in. Thank you, Hook It Up Homestead. We might can squeeze that in, Mr. Burns. Thank you, Hook It Up. Um, since y'all are the guests, what topic would y'all like to talk about first, or should we talk about first? Just hilarious. The content creator Nico Analysis allegedly, or the 14-year-old special needs girl named Kylie Clark that was unalived by her mother. I don't even have my laptop. I basically can talk about this stuff with my because it's in my head and in my thoughts. And while it's on my mind. So since y'all are the guests, I want to thank y'all for coming in. What should we talk about first? What would y'all like to discuss first? Because there's so much that I want to elaborate on. Question mark. What the what? A minute. Thank you, Hook It Up Homestead. You said good job, D. Thank you. You got a question mark. Oh, maybe I should reread the topic again. The topics that I'm gonna be talking about is why is Jess Hilarious Disliked? And I'm gonna be talking about content creator Nico Analysis, who I watch on a daily basis, who talks about topics in the LGBTQ community. He's been trending, and the little 14-year-old girl with special needs. Her mother has been charged life in prison for unaliving her. But it's so many stories behind it, how the little girl passed away. Uh oh. Hold on, wait a minute. Just hilarious. Okay. Okay, you said just hilarious. Well, I guess we'll start on Jessie Hilarious first. Just hilarious first. We'll talk about her first. We'll discuss her first. Okay, because I want to make sure I get everything in and to make sure I get everything that there is to get in. Okay. So, Jess Hilarious. She is from the Breakfast Club that comes on YouTube. She is part of a podcast called The Breakfast Club. And she has been saying some very crazy, sad, offensive stuff about peoples of the LGBTQIA community, especially the transgender community. And she basically has been targeting T.S. Madison. When basically T.S. Madison, who I highly respect, has not done anything to Jess, have not said anything bad about her. But for some reason, um, Jess Hilarious wants to have T.S. Madison's name in her mouth. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to elaborate and I'm going to tell y'all why I'm discussing this topic. And the reason that I'm discussing this topic, why I feel like I want to get it off my chest, because because it pisses me off, and it pisses me off how people can be so damn cruel. Very much. So the thing is this: when Just Hilarious says something recently about, I guess they was having a conversation about, how some people's be, smoking, smoking blunts and stuff. And she says she will not hit the blunt, share a blunt with her gay blessed best friend. And I'm like, um, okay, that's your opinion, but why? She said she will not smoke the blunt if her gay best friend did it. Okay, that's her opinion. That's her opinion. But I'm trying to say, what's the issue? What's the issue? From the SIP says ignorance, exactly. Ignorance. Ignorance at its best. Because what pissed me off, I was doing good till I saw that clip, until I heard her say that. It's flat out ignorance. And it brought me back to when T.S. Madison, who I highly respect, made a video saying that, she's owed an apology. And I truly agree, she's definitely owed an apology, because when Snoop Dogg came on here talking about the LGBTQIA community, said he confused and about it being in the kids' movies and everything, and says he want to make a song about it and everything, about the acceptance of it after he was basically called out about it. Basically, what T.S. Madison was saying that, and it's peoples in our own community of the LGBTQIA community that basically is standing behind Just Hilarious and basically standing behind her and make these crazy ass, not nice remarks about peoples of our community and about T.S. Madison, saying everything mean that there is to say, misgendering her, calling her all types of names and everything, and making jokes about her, which is not funny. And now Jess Hilarious wants to cry and say she got booted off the Miss Pat show, that she lost her job while she was not on the Miss Pat show. The thing is this: the reason she lost the opportunity and she lost her job from being on the Miss Pat show is because of the crazy ass remarks that she was saying towards peoples of the LGBTQIA community and the trans community. Basically, you let your mouth write a check that your ass couldn't cash. And while she's sitting around here talking about um transgender women, trans women and everything, and people of the LGBTQ community, I'm just gonna go on and say it. She don't look too good her own damn self. I've seen a lot of trans women and they look hell of a lot better than just hilarious. I seen trans women's whose body is T. I seen trans women whose body is T, hair laid back, nails done, and they ain't afraid to speak their truth. With everything that they have going on in the community, our community, they still gonna get up and make sure we good. The reason Jess Hilarious lost her job at the Miss Pat show allegedly is because she let her mouth write a check that her ass couldn't cash. And she basically talking all that ignorant stuff. That's why she's disliked, because she let her mouth give her in a heap of trouble. And it's crazy. The Solomon Project says too many people is judging others for what they do with their sausage. Why be all up in others' bit exactly with what they do in the, yes. What they do in the listen, what they do in the privacy of their own is their business. With all due respect. That's how I see it. Cause it made me question. Cause it made me question. Jess, Jess, is it exactly, Mr. Burns? Worry about your own butter, exactly. Cause it had me question. I'm like, Jess, why you worried about everybody else and why you worried about other people's doing this and doing that that's not even got their ass on you? Is you part of the community? Cause you like you got something going on. Cause she is not T. Her body ain't T. Ain't nothing T about her. I don't feel bad for her. She like she been beat down a peg or two. T.S. Madison looks a whole lot better than just hilarious. It's a lot of trans women and peoples of our community that has just hilarious beat to the gowns. The reason Jess ain't getting no jobs and opportunities, because like I said, she let her mouth write a check that her ass can cash. And you're not gonna keep talking about our community like it's not nothing. Just because we part of the community don't mean we ain't gonna not get on your ass and drag you for filth. That's why she's disliked. That's why I don't fool with her, because she do the most. Ignorance. I'm just gonna say ignorance on that part. If you got a problem and if you feel threatened by somebody because of what they say about you, or they look better than you, or you are full of insecurity, and you need help. You need help. You need help. And people's over there at the Breakfast Club, they ain't no they ain't no better either. The only one that might have been good at the Breakfast Club was that girl with the curls, Lori, I think. But just hilarious. She just needs to sit down somewhere. That's just my opinion. I don't fool with her. I don't even like her. because she rubs me the wrong way. That's just my opinion. Because people's gets on my nerves when they try to clown our community, misgendering peoples. I don't play that. I don't play no transphobia. I don't play that homophobia. I don't play that. I will clock you for it. I will clock anybody for it. I don't play that. Don't pick on nobody that you won't want picking on you. Treat everybody the same. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. And I'm gonna leave it at that right there. So what do you guys think about that topic? Did I say it right? Did I leave out anything? I ain't gonna spend all my time on Jess Hilarious because she ain't even worth my time. She ain't even worth my time. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to the next topic. And the next topic, thank thank you. Thank you, Mr. Burns. I'm sorry if it feels like I'm rushing it. I'm not. I just want to, I'm just trying to make sure I get everything taken care of. I'm gonna be on here to 9:52, so I have enough time to cover all this. Okay. What's next? These the receipt. I got the receipts for this next topic I'm about to do. These my receipts for this next topic that I'm about to do. I don't know if this content creator gonna watch this video or not. But before I start this topic, I'm just gonna say it's all love. It's all love. No tea, no shade. It's all love. But I'm still gonna get my point across, and I'm gonna say what needs to be said. So the next topic we're gonna be talking about Nico Analysis, who is a content creator who I watch on YouTube. I was not gonna name him, but I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna just put it out there. I ain't got nothing to hide. So first and foremost, I didn't know this was going on with Nico Analysis and among other content creators and his supposedly friends. So the T is and the news recap is that some things went down at an award show, better yet, an event that happened. I guess this past weekend or a day ago, 2 days ago. I'm just now finding out about it yesterday as I was looking on X, aka Twitter. Now it was a clip. It was a clip of a video that Nico Analysis was talking about the event. I don't have it all, but I just saw the clip on Twitter and I basically just wrote down all my little notes and basically wrote down all my recaps of what he said. I'm going to say this. I didn't recite everything that he said in that order, but I recited everything that needed to be recited. I basically got the notes that I basically needed. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this before I forget. Now, whether hold on, let me get my words out. Whether he whether he whether he and others watch this video, come across this video, whether he doesn't, this live episode, I just want people to know I'm not taking this down. I'm not taking this down because I worked hard on it. This is my content. I'm basically gonna speak the truth. And before I get started on this topic, everything in this topic is alleged, but I do have my notes. And I found this on X, aka Twitter. And I just want to say before I start on this topic, it's all love, respect, and I have love for Nico Analysis. I do. I watch his content on a daily basis on YouTube. He talks about topics and peoples of the LGBTQ community in a positive way. Sometimes it can be in a way that can be a little bit shaky. Sometimes it can be in a way that is a little bit shaky. I don't know, do he mean any harm? But he might not mean no harm, but hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I really feel some of the things, that he said in that video that I got the notes from. I really feel like he shouldn't have inserted himself in that situation. Okay, okay, I'm back. Like what I was saying, I really feel like he shouldn't have inserted himself in that situation that happened. Before I before I get started with the topic, I feel like he shouldn't have never inserted himself. As much as I admire and I respect Nico Analysis, I really feel like he's an attention span half of the time. And I really feel like he wants to be included in a way that he does not need to be included in. I feel like if no one has invited you in a circle or this and that and the third, I really feel like you shouldn't involve yourself in people's affairs and situations. Because the reason I say that, he intervened in a situation in a event that happened. He claimed that um those were his best friends, so on so best friends, Elijah and Raheem Shabazz. Elijah and Raheem Shabazz, they are broken up. How you want? Y'all probably wondering, how did Raheem get in this situation? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna be sure to include everything that there is to include. And I'm sorry if it's taking me so long. I don't want to leave nothing out. But all I'm saying, I believe Nico, he just inserts himself into stuff that don't need to be inserted in. So let me go ahead and tell you. So Nico Alalis is basically um posted a video up on his channel, and someone posted a clip on um Twitter. And I wrote, and this what I wrote down. This what I wrote down. These are my notes. These are my notes. Because I don't want to miss nothing. So it is said, this what Nico Alalis said in the video. This what he said. It says, Nico Alalis speaks about the night he called Raheem to put Elijah and T.I. Santana in check. Okay. The Solomon Project says, I'm gonna make up a scandal about me seeing Nico, in a public. Oh my gosh, are you really? Behave. Miss Professor ain't here. Behave. So here we go. It says, so let me go back and reread it again. Like I'm said, I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous. It says, Nico Atlantis speaks about the night he called. Hold on. He called Raheem to put Elijah and T.I. Santana in check. And what I did, I just basically wrote down the notes. It says, Nico talks about going to the club. He talks about going to the club with some old heads, allegedly, 40 to 50-year old. Nico did say allegedly one of the older peoples was cute, so he flirted with him and claimed allegedly he went outside to check on his quote unquote friends. They was butt naked in the parking lot at 9 a.m. in Las Vegas. And this is allegedly. Now, this is alleged. This comes from Nico analysis in that video. Like I said, I didn't write everything. What there was to write, what he said in that video. I'm just basically putting what he allegedly said, even though it might not be in the way he recited it. And surrounded by a group of 40 and 50-year-old men, allegedly. Then Nico says, allegedly, what the F are you doing? Nico says he has photos and videos he's not going to post because that's revenge content. That's all I have so far. Could y'all hear me when I read that? Or do I need to reread it so you can get a better understanding so I can elaborate on it? How I'm doing so far, y'all. Like I said, I'm nervous. It's been a minute since I. If y'all want, I can go back and reread it so y'all can hear. I'm gonna elaborate on it and I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, let me hook it up. Homestead says I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm just making sure. Thank you. So that's all I got so far. So you said you heard it. You heard it. Reread anyway. Okay, I'll reread it. I'll reread. Okay. Nico Atlantis speaks about the night he called Raheem to put Elijah and T.I. Santana in check. Nico talks about going to the club with old heads, allegedly 40 to 50-year-olds. Nico did say allegedly one of the older guys was cute, so he flirted with him and claimed allegedly he went outside to check on his quote unquote friends. They were but naked in the parking lot at 9 o'clock in the morning in Las Vegas. No, you no, I have twice. Um, okay. Yes, this is alleged. Yeah, they were butt naked at 9 o'clock in the morning. Um, surrounded by a group of 40 and 50-year-old men, allegedly, then Nico says he allegedly says, what the F are you doing? Nico says he has photos, videos. He's not going to post them because it's revenge content. Okay. That's what he said allegedly in that video. I paused and I wrote it all down so I wouldn't forget. So, and I want to add on to that. After that, after that whole incident and situation, it is alleged that the group of old whiteheads, I mean, oops, oops, my bad. The group of uh old heads, the 40 to 50-year olds. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. So allegedly they was at this award show. They was at this award show. They was at this award show where content creators LOL, yes. I made a blooper. So allegedly they was at this award show. I'm gonna tell you what award show they was at. If you watch content, if you watch adult content, let's just say that you get rewarded and you get invited to an event and you get nominated to events like you do when you go to the Grammys and to the Emmys and to these Oscar award winning shows, but except this award show um is for adult entertainment, but not just any adult entertainment. Um LGBTQIA and adult entertainment. If you know, you know. Mr. Burns so they were all playing skin fruit. Skin fruit. You can say that, but I'm finna get to it. I'm finna get to it. But not only that, allegedly, Nico also says that him, Elijah, Ty Santana, uh, who else? Who else? Who else? Um, who else were there? Let me see. Let's see. In him, it was Raheem, T.Y. Santana, um, Elijah, and Nico. So it was four peoples. Remind you that they was the only black peoples there. They was the only peoples that had color, that had melanin, to them. So if you know, you know. I'm gonna let y'all put that together. 9 times out of 10, that's a red flag. Where you never go nowhere if you don't see uh more than 5 or 6 peoples that look like you there. Oh, no, ain't nothing wrong with it. No, no, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But let me tell y'all. Let me tell you what happened next. So while they was still naked at 9 o'clock in the morning, so allegedly they had got into a fight. So the old heads started jumping on one of the content creators that I named that was basically flirting with the old heads. The one that was flirting with them, they started jumping on them. So the person that was discussing it in the video, he says allegedly he didn't jump in. He didn't help. He says he wasn't getting in it. He says he wasn't getting into that. He says he was not gonna jump in and help because he does not fight associates. But literally, ain't these your friends? Ain't these supposed to be your friends that you hang out with? So I might not have it all in old form of fashion. I might not have it in order. But let me tell you this. So next, what I'm about to tell you, this what really got me. And it made me look at the whole situation a different way. You said they found allegedly, yeah. So so when they was fighting, the person that was in the video that said didn't jump in, didn't try to help or nothing, say you don't fight acquaintances. So allegedly when they all got to fighting with the old heads, so the person that didn't help break up the fight, that did not help the so-called friends, called one of the friends' exes that they're not together with. So what I mean by that, Nico allegedly calls Raheem, who is the ex significant other of Elijah. They have broken up, and I've watched interviews, which I haven't finished, on what happened in their relationships and stuff, and it's it was nothing nice, pretty much. So I basically have to make a video and tell y'all about that. So he called. Nico allegedly calls Elijah's ex, telling him to come get Elijah, to come get T.Y. Santana because of the situation. So Elijah comes down, snatches him up, breaks up the whole scenario, and that's that. And this what I'm gonna say. This what I'm gonna say, and I'm going to basically skip on to the last topic. I feel like I feel like Nico. I feel like he's wishy washy in some situations. It's like he's woke one minute but messy the next. And now he's friend. I don't now he's friends. Well, I ain't gonna say they friends. The reason I say that because if they were your friends, oh yeah, I'm sorry. If they were your so-called friends, I would have done everything in my power to help them avoid the whole situation. It seems like with him being there, it's kind of like adding fumes to the fire. And the reason I say I feel like Nico is an attention span, and I feel like he's woke one minute but messy the next. A couple of months back, or maybe it was sometime last year, um him and another content creator, Jacoby, had got into it about he made a video about Jacoby, and I might have said some things too, but basically I didn't say half of the things that he said, but I will admit I did say some things, but it wasn't too extraordinary and too pretty much out there. So I think it was sometime last year when Jacoby, the content creator I'm telling y'all about, um, him and his significant other partnered with, collaborated with, Castro Supreme, and I watched a sneak peek of the content, and I wasn't too pleased because I was not, I didn't know what to think about it. But some things that Nico said, I think allegedly he said that they basically might have gave Castro some substances or something. They did something to him because he looked like his he was out of his mind. He wasn't thinking correctly and everything. He was talking out of his head and everything. And one thing led to another. And the content creator, Jacoby, found out about it and was allegedly wanting to take Nico Alexis to court over that video that he made. But the truth behind it, Nico Alexis also said that Jacoby was trying to get with him to collaborate with him because he allegedly exposed messages between him and Jacoby, etc., etc. I might not have everything that there is to have in that aspect, but yeah, allegedly. So now fast forward to a recent video that I watched of Nico Alexis allegedly when Nico Alexis did a tribute to the wonderful and late great um Yes King Michael Willis Hurd, and Jacoby commented under Nico Alexis video talking about some kind words. He's basically was expressing his gratitude and everything and saying um that even though they had their differences, it was a great tribute or something like that. So after that, like a day or two later, allegedly Nico makes a video and he has in the title, was Jacoby right? So that made me think, is is him and Jacoby cool or what is it? Have they settled their differences? What is it? But my thing is this: how can you talk hash money stuff about a person that you said did this, did that, and did this to you, did that to you, and all this and that. Now you're trying to, I don't know how to explain it. But all I know, wishy washy. No, that makes me think you can't be on side A 1 minute and then on side B the next. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like I said, it's all love. It's all love. No tea, no shade. It's all love. Allegedly, it's all love. So before I go on to this last topic, how did I do on that one? I'm sorry, y'all, if I just skipped around. But we finna go ahead and get into this last topic. And the last topic that we're gonna be talking about is Kylie Clark. I'm just gonna give y'all a update and run on that situation. So Kylie Clark was a was a 14 was a 14-year-old special needs kid teenager who is what is alleged to say that she was unalived by her mother. It is said that the mother said that she died choking on her sandwich, and now she's saying that she died choking on a banana, um, and something else and something else. But when they did the autopsy, it is said that she passed away from blood trauma, which means the mother was mistreating her, or better yet, beating her, something like that, allegedly. Let me remind you, she was a special needs teenager who had autism and some other disability and everything. And watching the news coverage and listening to the um who was it? It was one of the members of a family, the great uncle talk about it. And if you look at the picture of the mama, you can tell that she looked like she was on some type of stuff, and she did not look like herself. She looked like she was pure evil. Like literally, like my heart breaks for her, the little girl that Kylie Clark, the little girl. My heart breaks for her because she's the victim, and the great uncle and others that loved her. The mama can rot. The mama can rot in hell. In hell. For all I care. In hell. And I don't give a fuck. Because why on earth would you do that to? Yes, it's very sad. Yes, it's very sad. And that's why I said, you know what? Some people ain't deserving to have kids. Some people is not deserving to have human beings. Some people is not deserving to have kids. Some people is not deserving to be parents. Because there's so many peoples out there that want kids, that try to have kids by natural birth, by C-section, even adoption. You have peoples that want to be parents, and they have such a hard time trying to get kids, and they can't get them. Even adoption, they still don't get treated right because they want to be parents, and some people don't want to grant them custody and this and that and the third. It's so many kids out here in this world that needs a home, that needs a parent, a mama, a daddy, somebody that always wanted a child but couldn't even get the opportunity to get one. And it's sad. Cause it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just a sad situation. And I don't know what else to say, but I'm gonna say it's so many people that want kids and they're not able to have them or be granted with them because you got peoples that be having kids just to have them just so they can get the government assistance and what comes along with it. Some parents and some people don't look at the situation, what they put kids through for not giving them love and affection and attention. And it's the truth, It's that's just how I see it. My heart, my prayers goes out to Kylie Clerk and those who loved her. Because I feel like this. Who is this? The Solomon Project says, I got a cousin that was recently caught and plastered all over the news for hiding the fact that his woman allowed her daughter to die of storm. But oh my word. That's a sad situation. I'm sorry to hear that. I never knew that. I never knew that. Oh my goodness. I never knew that. I'm so sorry to hear that. This basically says I'm gonna go on to say this. Let's see. What I was gonna say was this. I really feel like some people's some people's I feel like but this is just my opinion. I feel like some of the wrong peoples are parents. They don't need to be. Basically. And everybody is not meant to have. Let me scroll down. It's like my I ain't gonna even scroll down for some reason. Okay. Yes, it's definitely heartbreaking. But I'm gonna say this. Mr. Burns, I'm so sorry that your family had to experience that. And my heart, my prayers goes out to anybody that's going through that. I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody. Some people's is not meant to be parents. Some people's is not meant to have kids. Some people's is not meant to be blessed with little innocent human beings that they know they're not ready for. Some people just bring kids into this world just to use them for the benefits in the government. And that's just how I see it. My heart, my prayers goes out to the family of Kylie Kirk. And that's all I have at this very moment. I'm sorry, y'all. But I think I included everything that there was to include. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in to my live. Like, comment, and subscribe. Put it in the comments. How did I do? Let me know how did I do, y'all. How did I do before I exit off? How did I do? Did I miss anything? Should I done anything better? Like, y'all can be honest with me and tell me. I can handle it. Thank you. Thank you, Hook It Up. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to get everybody on here. Thank you to Solomon Project. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully next week, next Monday, I'm able to do it again, and hopefully next week will be even better. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yes, I can. I can. I can handle it. I can handle. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in and coming in. Um, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. You have a good night, Hook It Up, and everybody in the chat. Thank y'all, and I see y'all on the next episode. I really appreciate y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night, everyone.